Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we're doing my working from home routine. As many of you may know, I work a corporate job in the world of financial advice. This is my 9 till 5 and this is exactly what I do for a really productive day. So let's get started. First off, it's time to get up at 7:30, so I get up an hour before I start work. It gives me plenty of time to set my day straight and to get myself into a positive mindset. They say making your bed sets the day up right, and I think this is so true, so I highly recommend this. I then go and get myself ready for the day, so I'm going to be doing my hair and my makeup. I know this seems crazy whilst working from home, but I think it is so important. You want to feel the part and you want to feel productive, and I definitely find that when I get ready properly, I feel so much more in the right headspace. So I start by using this Ren Glow Tonic. This is amazing, and I just use this all over my face with a little pad. Now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is amazing and so hydrating. Next, I'm using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser. This sort of makeup look that I'm doing is perfect if you're on Zoom calls, you've got virtual meetings, you want a little bit of coverage but you don't want anything too heavy. I just wanted to point out for anyone wondering, I have a shower in the evening because I had a PT session this day, so there was no point having one first thing. I'm going in with the Flawless Fusion Concealer by Laura Mercier. This is a really lovely concealer and gives a really nice coverage. And then next I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is amazing, it's my holy grail, and you can create a really natural look with this. The last few products is a Too Faced mascara, the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then MAC Give Me Some bronzer. Whilst getting ready, I try and sip on that water just to keep myself hydrated before I start work. I think it's so important to keep yourself hydrated as it helps your brain to function so much better. Now I'm just putting my hair up in a ponytail, nothing special, just slicking it back so it's out of my face. I don't know about you guys, but for me it's got to be a comfy outfit, so I always opt for joggers and then just a plain top. So my top half is smart, my bottom half is super comfy. Now it's time for my beautiful little doggie to enter the world again this morning and have her breakfast, and then it's time for me to start setting up. So I'm going to let the light in. I think it's so important to sit in a nice bright room just so you can get a little bit of vitamin D and all of that. Don't know how true that is, but you know what I mean. And now I am getting myself ready for the day, so I'm starting my day by making myself a smoothie and then also a coffee. I always have to have breakfast. I skipped it for so long, but I find I function so much better when I have a healthy breakfast. So this is just a banana, strawberry and blueberry smoothie with soy milk and then also a little bit of honey too. Ignore the spilt milk, guys. I am such a messy person, so I'm just pouring my smoothie now and then time to make my coffee. So this is a Nespresso Sage machine. I really love it. Today's milk is not going that frothy. I don't know why, it just didn't work for whatever reason. So I have a caramel shot of coffee and then I am loading up my laptop ready for the day. That laptop is covered in fingerprints, so I do apologise. Now I'm getting myself a notepad ready and then also a pen, and then just popping my phone to the side for when I want to check it, which should not be too often because you do get distracted. So it's just before the time I start work, so I'm just loading up my emails and just quickly replying to a few text messages. That's one tip I have, guys. Don't go on your phone until you're ready to start work. I always find scrolling through social media or replying to texts when I first wake up really delays me in the morning and doesn't always put me in the best of moods. So I wait till I'm ready at my desk and then I can start texting away for a few minutes before I start work. So my biggest tip of the day is to start by going through your emails and writing a list. You want to write a to-do list for the day of all the urgent things you have which you must get done that day, followed by things that you would like to achieve but you're not sure you will get it done or not. And here's my little work companion. She's Lola, she's wonderful, and she just loves the sunshine and little strokes every couple of hours. So going back to the notepad, I also add in times, so I put an approximate time next to the task so I know roughly how long I expect it to take me. This really helps me to prioritise and to know roughly how to plan out my day, so I highly recommend this. Now I'm just going through any tasks that I have to undertake for my team, because I do actually manage a team as well as my day job, so I just am going through their pieces of work to review it for them, to quality check before I start my activities. Now I'm logging into any relevant software that I'll need to use for the day, as well as replying to any emails that I have, and then continuing to write down some further tasks that I have to do today. So when 10:30 strikes and I've been working for 2 hours, I just take a few minutes out just to give my dog a little bit of fuss and to get myself away from the screen. When you're in office, you often get up, you walk around, you go to the kitchen, etc. Whereas when we're at home, I do feel like we're all pretty guilty at just sitting at our laptops and not moving all day. So it's really important just to take a few minutes for yourself, because it will make you far more productive for the rest of the day. So this particular day I had meetings running up until lunchtime, so I just had my meetings, made any relevant notes that I had, and then that was it really, and then we'll have lunch, which will be next. So when it gets to 12, half 12, I like to take my lunch. I do have quite an early lunch, and I always try and get out for a little bit of a walk most days. It's so important to get outside, get some fresh air, get a change of scenery. We are in our houses way too much at the minute. We're working all day, we're here all night, we're not going out anywhere, so it's so important to get some fresh air, to see different scenery, and just to get away from your desk and away from your house. So when I get back, it is time for me to make some lunch, and this particular day I was very hungry, guys. So I was making myself a chicken curry. This is really basic and simple and easy to make. It's pretty low in calories too, at under 500 calories, and it's super yummy. So you could add some veggies in this as well, but I didn't have any, so I just made quite a basic meal. It's so good though. I really couldn't recommend this enough. So after lunch, it's back to the grind, back to work, and I feel like this is the time where you can have a bit of a slump and you kind of feel a little bit unmotivated. So what I'd like to do again is go back through any emails, go through any work, and write up exactly what I'm going to do. It just helps me to know what I'm doing and give myself some goals, and motivates me for the rest of the day. So here I'm writing up all the information I need to start an investment report for a client. Obviously your job will vary what you're writing down, but I just like to write down the contents of what I'm going to be putting into a report, just so I have some guidelines. And now here I am doing the report. So I actually have a little bit of a sing along. I had Alexa on in the background, and that really helps to cheer me up as well and just makes the day go a little bit quicker. So yeah. So this is the final bit of the day. It's around 2:30 now. I've got a few hours left, and this is the point I get really tired, and I just need something to perk me up. So here I am having a coffee. I'm gonna take 5 minutes out again. Like I say, every few hours it's quite important to have just a little break, just to perk yourself up, just to give yourself 5 minutes, a bit of time away from the screen, and you'll come back brighter and better, and you know, you can crack on again and feel focused. Whilst I have my coffee, I just take a couple of minutes out just to reply to a few messages from my mum and my boyfriend, etc., just so I can stay in touch throughout the day slightly. And then I also give my little doggy a bit of fuss and a little bit of attention. As you can see, she's got the Zoom, which means she's running around and around and going crazy. And after that, a couple more hours work, and then I am done for the day, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any other videos like this you want to see, and I'll see you next time.